to Pretty Pastel Pastries, and if you're new here, hi, my name is Giselle. In today's tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to make these super easy hot cocoa bombs step by step. We're also going to use a 3-part mold today. Let's go ahead and get started. We are going to be using a new compound chocolate here on my channel. This one is from the brand Stover Sweet Shop, and it's called their coating wafers in milk chocolate. Now I'm super excited to try this out. I've been seeing so many treat makers make strawberries out of this, but I haven't seen anyone do cocoa bombs yet, so I'm gonna test this out for myself. It's very simple. We're gonna place this in the microwave for 30 seconds at a time. Make sure you stop and stir after each and every addition. Just like that, we have our melted wafers, and I'm going to start off by saying this is a really amazing consistency. I had no problem melting this in the microwave. Now I can't wait to use this brand in future videos, and I'm looking forward to dipping strawberries and other chocolate treats to fully test this chocolate out. But for today's tutorial, I'm going to demonstrate how this works with our bombs. We are now ready to start molding our half spheres. So here we have our 3-part mold, and let me tell you, this is a huge game changer when making cocoa bombs. I'm going to stick to only this next time because it's so much more easier, fast, and efficient. So definitely try this out for yourself and let me know how it goes. And towards the back, there is this really clear line, and that just indicates like how much chocolate to add inside. And I can barely see that, so I'm gonna make my life a lot more easier, and I'm just going to outline this line just a little bit with some Sharpie. Now let's get started on filling our bombs. So as I mentioned, you guys, this mold is super easy. All we have to do is fill up that line all the way up with your choice of chocolate. You can also do white chocolate or any colored chocolate, it really doesn't matter. Just as long as you fill it up to that line, you're all set. Also, don't forget to check out my Amazon links. They'll be always in my description box down below this video. So after we filled up each and every cavity with some chocolate, we're going to make sure everything is completely leveled. So we're just going to hit this on our countertop just a couple times to make sure, like I mentioned, everything is nice and straight and leveled. So now we're going to take our clear plastic sleeves and we're going to position this in the center. Then we're going to just take the palm of our hand and just kind of bring it down. You just want the chocolate to go up the sides just a little bit. Lastly, we're going to take our third and final piece. We're going to press this down a little bit too. Then we're going to flip it over and press down again. You want to make sure you press down very firmly just to make sure all that chocolate went all around the sphere. So that is it. We're gonna place this in the refrigerator or the freezer for 10 minutes or until it's completely set. So it's already been 10 minutes and we're going to start unmolding our spheres. So first things first, we're going to peel away the backing. Now individually, just be very careful. We're going to grab the side of the clear plastic sleeve and we're going to kind of pull this towards you, and they release super easily. If you find that it doesn't want to release, that just means it's not quite ready yet. So place it back into the refrigerator or the freezer for about 3 minutes and try again. So we're going to do this to each and every one of them, and you guys see that they're super shiny. We didn't do anything special to the mold, just make sure it is completely clean before using. I also want to take the time to thank my good friend Wanda for recommending us this 3-part cocoa bomb mold. It's seriously the best mold out there, and I'm very happy I had the opportunity to try this out. Thank you so much for your recommendation. I'm also going to include another video of me making more half chocolate spheres using the same mold. We're going to be using the same method as before, but just in case your mold starts getting a little messy with chocolate around the sides, always feel free to hand wash into cold or warm water. You never ever want to use hot water or the dishwasher. That can potentially ruin your mold, and you guys do not want to take that risk, so just wash it with some cold or warm water. We are now ready to start assembling our cocoa bombs. So here we have some plain white cupcake liners. Up top we have some mini marshmallows, your choice of hot cocoa mix, and some crushed peppermints. And this is completely up to you, but you can use a really hot plate or a hot skillet. Anything you guys would like to use, you guys are more than welcome to. Now all that's left to do is just take our half sphere and place this directly on our cupcake liner. There is no need to run this against your hot plate first, just because it's already super straight and perfect. Now I'm going to take 1 tablespoon of my hot cocoa mix and add this directly inside of all of our cocoa bombs. And I also recommend to test out your chocolate bomb and see if it needs a little more cocoa mix. For me, 1 tablespoon is enough because we're also adding in the mini marshmallows and the hot chocolate sphere, but it's always great to test out your hot chocolate to see how sweet it is. And to 1 bomb, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of these crushed peppermints just to give it more of a pepperminty flavor. Lastly, we're going to take our mini marshmallows and just pile these all over the inside of your cocoa bomb. We're on to our last and final step, so I'm going to take the other half of my chocolate sphere, I'm going to place it over my hot plate or hot skillet, and quickly transfer it on top of your bomb. So you now just want to center it correctly, and just hold it at the top for about 2 to 3 seconds so it can completely seal all the way around. So I'm just going to repeat this process and we'll be right back. We're now ready to go on to our decoration. So in this small container I have some pink and red hearts. The glitter we're going to use today is from the brand Shine Dessert Glitter. That one is in the color Gold Rush. We're going to need a fluffy brush. The other glitter we're going to use is called Candy Apple. It's this really gorgeous red color. And also don't forget to use code PASTA at checkout for money off your next order. Some crushed peppermints, a small Wilton brush, and lastly some edible gold. In a small Ziploc bag, I added a little bit of our milk chocolate. We're just going to cut a very small tip just to help us create these really thin lines on our bombs. And you always want to make sure you test it out before you start drizzling on anything. So to 3 of them, I'm going to do a basic drizzle, and to the last one, I'm going to do like this crisscross drizzle. So let me go ahead and finish that and we'll be right back. So to our first bomb, I'm going to add our glitter right on top. So we're just going to take the fluffy brush and add our Gold Rush glitter all the way on top. You can add as much as you guys will like or just a little bit. We're now going to take our edible gold with the help of the Wilton brush. Now the brush is going to help us transfer the gold directly on our bomb. Another side note is to just make sure your chocolate is still wet. You do not want your chocolate to fully harden in this step. This will make it very difficult for the gold to adhere onto your bomb. So for the rest of our bombs, I'm just going to decorate them here for you on camera, and we'll be right back to hop onto our packaging. Lastly, we're on to packaging. I have here some gold, rose gold, and red colored inserts. I personally made these myself, and of course they're going to be available to purchase on my Etsy. The link will be in my bio. These are only going to come with the inserts, but if you would like to purchase the clear box, it will also be linked on my Amazon down below. And this is just one of the many ways you can package your bombs. I've also gone to the dollar store and like Dollar Tree. They also have very nice boxes and containers that would fit cocoa bombs, so you can definitely do that. Or you can also use regular pastry boxes. I know that some of them come with like cupcake inserts, so you can just fold that up and place it at the bottom of your box. That would also help from the cocoa bombs moving around everywhere. So we have tons and tons of options. I'm really curious, and I'll see what you guys come up to. So don't forget to tag me on your social media at Pretty Pastel Pastries. I would love to see what you guys are making. And this is the method I found the most easiest when transferring these inside. So you can either place them first with their cupcake liner inside and then put the bomb, or you can do it like I'm doing and just kind of like put your hand over it and then directly place it inside. So you have one or two options, whichever one is like the most easiest to you. Also, to all of the bombs, you're going to place them first in a large mug. Then you're going to grab 1 cup of hot milk or your choice of hot liquid. You're slowly going to pour this over the mug, and that's slowly going to transform and just open itself up with all the mini marshmallows and the cocoa mix. So just make sure to give that a really good stir, and there you have your hot chocolate mix. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like this tutorial, please feel free to leave me a thumbs up down below. And if you're new, consider hitting that subscribe button to see more videos like this. I'll catch you on my next video. Bye guys, have a lovely day!